I will start recording. So now here we switch out cameras. Let's see what we have. And I wonder if I can get me switching out the camera. You know, these cameras kind of bouncing a little bit, and I don't want it to fall. But now I'm talking to you on the Sony handycam. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker, it's a little bit wider, you know, it's a little bit harder to record with. You know, it's bulky, but it serves its purpose. I'm trying to look for another spot that I might be able to put these guys so you can actually see the difference in the quality of the cameras. And I guess walking like this, you know, we'll be able to do that, you know. But I actually want to set the cameras down, maybe right there, and possibly this one right there. Okay, now this camera here, the one that my hand is in front of, is the cheap DVC camera. And this one here that my hand is now in front of is the Sony handycam. And you know, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll test both of them, and I'll put both videos up so that way you guys can make the choice on which one's better. You know, I think that the cheap DVC does a better job than the Sony handycam does. You know, you'll be able to tell the sound, you'll be able to tell picture quality. You know, the Sony handycam does zoom in a little bit better. The autofocus on the DVC is better. And then with the DVC, I can buy extra lenses to look further away, and I can't do that with the Sony handycam. But as you can see, I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere. You know, we're looking for old in-ground mines, you know, and maybe we find some, maybe we don't, you know. It's just a good exploration. And I hope I got the wind turned off, because it is fairly windy out here. You know, so kind of getting that down. Now this is my first time actually comparing both cameras together. You know, so this is an adventure for the both of us. You know, we might be tilted one way on one camera, tilted another way on another camera, and that's because I didn't bring any tripods with me. I didn't bring any handheld devices besides the cameras. You know, nothing to mount with. So, you know, I feel like I'm babbling along, which I am, and I know I am. You know, it's probably because I'm bored out here. You know, sitting out here by myself. But I'm just going to go ahead and let both cameras record, and we'll see what we get. And like I said, I hope, the wind isn't too bad. But we'll have to check that when I get back to the house and watch both back. It's got a nice little breeze out here. Pretty comfortable. This is Iowa in January. I wish I'd have brought my SJ cam with me. That way I could put my chest mount on. So that way you guys can actually see what I'm seeing. Yeah, I know I got a headlamp on. But yeah, it is the last full week of January. And as you can see, I'm standing out here in a t-shirt. Normally I don't wear pants, but we're walking through a bunch of thickets, so I figured it'd be a good idea to wear pants. I can hear them coming back. Find anything? Jay! look like a goofball with my headlamp on, you know, but that's the least of my worries. You know, my number one priority is my safety. And, you know, I knew there was going to be hills and shit like that to climb. But, and I thought I'd be able to do it. But they're just a little too steep for me, a little too muddy. And with me recently having complete knee replacement done, you know, I don't want to take any chances. You know, I'm more the urban explorer than I am anything else. What was that? You know, I haven't seen any trail cams yet, so we're good there. Find anything?
No.
You know, we forgot to grab. Shane, you know what we forgot to grab?
What's that?
The 2-ways.
Yeah.
They're sitting in the cup holder.
Yeah, there's a house not too far from where you're standing. Hope they didn't hear you screaming.
There wasn't anybody in the driveway.